So here's the foundation plan. As shown by the amount of double layers, it's super strong. And the best part is you can actually even hide these double layers, so the raider when he starts raiding won't even know how strong this thing is. So for 41,000 stone, you get a base that will cost 20 rockets or 10 C4 to get to the center, which in my opinion is really freaking good. So anyways guys, here's the base. Hey, how's it going everybody? Talk from Taco Tuesday here, and today I'm bringing you another group base. Here's the first airlock. You can use armored doors if you'd like. I'm just using sheet metal doors because this base is intended for about 3 people. Double layer right here if you guys want to use it for stashes or a farm. Here's our first floor tool cupboard. You could set up doorways like I did, or you can cover it up with walls. Notice the double layer right here, so trying to get to this first floor tool cupboard will take a lot of rockets and C4. Box square ladder hatch, use it for storing pickaxes or as a dump chest. Here's our third floor, alongside with our third floor tool cupboard, which helps prevent people from building up to our third floor, even if they have access to the first floor tool cupboard. Just a little detour. Here's one of our armory locations. There are 2 of these armory locations on this floor, but basically you can spawn in your bag, add as many bags as you like, gear up quickly using the locker, and heal up using the refrigerator. Starting off with our shooting ports, we have a normal window port which you can crouch on top of the box and shoot people down below, alongside with people from a distance. Next we have sandbag heli ports, but for a group of 3 you probably won't be using this to take down heli, but nevertheless this is super helpful for killing people who are on top of a rock or a structure. We have this little balcony type thing which will be used to shoot down vertically at people who are right below your base. While it might seem you're not protected at all, you're actually very protected from this barricade right here. It pretty much prevents people from shooting you from a distance. Here's our 4th floor, which is going to be our loot room. Pretty nice, I like it a lot, it's very cozy and cramped, kind of how I like it. Anyways, here's a loot room there, another loot room here, and of course, another loot room over here. Basically in these loot rooms, this is where we're going to store all your stone, wood, gunpowder, explosives, and other things like that. A small planter for some hemp, alongside with a few extra chests. These extra chests are just for you guys to use if you guys don't want to organize. Next we have our furnaces. There's 3 furnaces right there, and another 3 furnaces right here. Set of lockers right here. Next we have ourselves a flank room. Basically what you can do here is you can spawn in your bag, grab the weapon out of your chest, and kill anybody who's in your loot room. Obviously this is only going to work for an online raid scenario, which kinda sucks because most raids are offline. Here's another detour, but of course this time our roof. Here's our last tool cupboard, which will help prevent people from raid towering. For our roof shooting port, starting off, here's a few peek holes which will be used to get a vertical angle down below your base. Next we have a looking area, which is basically bulletproof, so you can use this to peek shot people or just to look outside. And a few window ports, which we've already seen on our 3rd floor. Our last location is going to be our crow's nest. Basically, this is just a sniper pit. Anyways guys, that's pretty much it for the base tour. Make sure you like the video, otherwise I'll probably go choke on a pair of scissors or something like that. Jokes aside, let's show you how to build it. So before you get started working on the base, I highly recommend you get something set up such as a 2x2, 1x1, and other things like that. The reason for this is because you'll be very vulnerable while building the base. And if you die, you at least want to be able to recover. At about eye level, place a single triangle foundation. Off that triangle foundation, place a square and another triangle. Remove the square and do this for all 3 sides. Once you're done with that, you should get something that looks like this. From the outer triangles, add another triangle and make sure it faces into the inner triangle. Now you can go ahead and remove these outer triangles, because we don't need these. Once you have the triangles placed inwards, add 2 triangles on either side until they overlap like so. If done correctly, this is what you should get. Now before Naked comes over here and screws everything up, make sure you upgrade to sheet metal. We will be using sheet metal foundations and sheet metal flooring because sheet metal flooring and foundations take longer to decay and they are harder to pick. For this central triangle foundation, add a double door frame and 2 walls. And then of course, add a ceiling in. Upgrade the ceiling to sheet metal and then the walls to stone. Place the cupboard inside and then add yourself a set of double doors and a code lock. This is the main reason why I highly recommend you set up a 2x2 beforehand, because in reality, obviously you're not going to have enough metal for the double doors. Add a single door frame, upgrade it to stone. From there, add a sheet metal door and surround the entire perimeter with stone walls. Only do the first floor stone walls, do not do the second floor, otherwise you won't be able to put your flooring for your third floor. Now if you want to put a few things in here for like temporary storage, you can, just make sure you keep it to about like bags and boxes. Then jump on top of your cupboard, place 2 walls, upgrade them to stone, hop down from your cupboard, and then place another wall to fill it in. You're pretty much just building up the central triangle. Then on one of the sides, place a floor frame for your ladder hatch, upgrade it to sheet metal, and then place 2 squares on the other sides. Then to connect each square, place 2 triangles like so and upgrade them to sheet metal. Once you get all your flooring in, you should get something that looks like an egg. Now just fill in the walls for your second floor. Once again, do not do this step unless you have the sheet metal flooring. Fill your floor frame in with a ladder hatch, jump onto the ladder hatch using your chest, and fill in any flooring that you might have missed, such as a central triangle right here. Then just slide down your wall holding space so you don't take fall damage, and look and see if you find this little lip right here. It should stick right over your doorway if you place your doorway correctly, and you should have 3 of these lips. Basically under the lip, place a square foundation and then a triangle foundation to the left of it. Remove the square foundation and then place another triangle foundation. Remove the old triangle foundation and then go around like a C. Then remove the 2 triangle foundations close to you, and then upgrade these remaining 2 foundations to sheet metal. By doing this, when you build up your honeycomb, the lip should be covered up by the extra foundations. Now all you gotta do is just do it for the remaining 2 sides. Place a single door frame right here, upgrade it to stone, go inside, and place another single door frame right there. Now just fill in the rest with walls. Also remember to do it for the remaining sides. For your honeycombing, it's going to be kind of tricky. I'm not going to really explain it because I don't need to explain on honeycomb, but do your best to not get yourself stuck. Now once you got everything done, go upstairs and fill in your sheet metal flooring. Now on the C-shaped Pac-Man looking thingy, place a window frame here and a window frame here, upgrade them to stone, and do it for the other sides. Next to the window frames, place low walls, so one over here, upgrade that to stone, and then one over here. Now on the only square, extend it with a triangle and then place a single door frame and upgrade it to stone and the triangle to sheet metal. Now just fill in your sandbags, sheet metal doors, embrasures, and other things like that. If you need any extra help, I highly recommend you slow down the video with the gear icon on the bottom right.
shooting for her heart, got my finger on the trigger. She can be my broad, and I can be her nigga, but
Now fill in the sheet metal flooring and ladder hatch.
I mean, I'd like to believe I'm not, but I've just never seen any proof, so
Now head on outside, and right below the extended triangle you're going to place a high external wall. This way we can enforce the 5 walls to center. Start your 4th floor off by adding walls to the outer perimeter. Then to the left of the square floor tile, add another wall. So right here, upgrade it to stone, and right here, next to the ladder hatch. That way we get something that looks like this. To the left of the ladder hatch, add a wall frame, upgrade it to stone or sheet metal, then add a wall to the right of that. This is basically how our loot rooms are going to go, so you're going to add another one right here, and another one right here. Then on the last triangle, add single door frames or double door frames for the furnace rooms. And this is what the walls of the loot room should look like. Then just fill in all the chests for your loot rooms. This is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm going to speed through this. Once again, if you need any help on a specific part, slow down the video with the gear icon on the bottom right.
it's absurd.
The search for God is absurd.
It is if everyone dies alone.
Once you're done with your loot room, fill in your sheet metal flooring and your ladder hatch. Start your roof off by placing 2 walls right here, upgrade them to stone, and then place a single door frame. This is where your 5th floor cupboard will be. Now for this sheet metal triangle that sticks out, add 2 more sheet metal triangles right next to it. And do this for the remaining 2 sides. In this little indent, add 2 window frames like so and upgrade them to stone. Now of course, do this for the other sides. So far we should have something that looks like this. Now right above each peak hole, add a concrete barricade. Then just fill in all your embrasures and then begin working on your crow's nest. Then all you gotta do to do stack cupboards is remove the one on the first floor, place your first one on your 5th floor, second one on your 3rd floor, and then place one back down on the 1st floor. Anyways guys, so I'm sorry that I wasn't able to do something for 10k, I'm still trying to figure out what to do, but I promise you I probably will do something. I don't know whether that be a stream or something, but I think the big one will be 15k, so look out for that one, and of course 25k will be the very big one, which I will be doing my face reveal at 25k if you guys don't know. So just stay tuned for that. And anyways guys, thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I love you guys. Peace.